Today on The Real, man cleavage, yay or nay? And
Absolutely, Adrienne.
I'm here for you.
Say it with me, everybody. Absolutely.
Then, solutions to stay beat on a budget. Plus, it's time to ante up. The Real starts now. This is our time. Don't miss another minute. This is our time. Grab a hold, it's time to begin. Starting right now. It's our life, we got a choice. It's our time, so starting right now. Grab a hold, it's time to begin. Starting right now. It's our life, we got a choice. It's our time, so starting right
How's everybody feeling today? How are you feeling? Feeling good, feeling great. They sound good. Who's ready for some girl chat? As always, if you want to join us, head to Instagram to comment and join the conversation. Okay, let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. First up, according to a post on Scary Mommy, your financial situation should not be a determining factor in whether or not you have kids. The writer explains that both of her pregnancies were surprises, and that just because she and her partner weren't financially stable at that time didn't mean that she should have ignored her dream to start a family. In fact, the author suggests most families don't have enough money in the bank to justify having kids, but they decide to have them anyways. So, ladies, do you think it's fair to a child to have them if you're not financially stable?
Who gonna take care of the kids if they ain't got no money?
Yeah, exactly. But more, I think, okay, the word stable, what
Yes.
exactly are we saying when we say stable? Are we saying stable like you can lock down like now until the next 20 years, I've got a job? Like, I
No,
think there's a
just
difference.
not struggling.
I think the
There's
two
a
most
difference
important things for kids to have is health and safety.
Yes.
And I don't think those things always have to cost a lot of money.
Agreed.
I know many families who
Gotta
live in
be
huts.
safe.
And they're, yes.
I'm sorry, one more time.
I know families who live in huts, like in different parts of the country, where their families may not have what we think
Not
are
this
like.
country. We live in a hut. in
No,
this country.
But living in a
Lonnie,
hut in this country might not be safe.
But they are safe. What I'm saying is the families that don't have what we consider as the stability have the safety and the health that the kids need in order to be in an environment where they feel love. For me,
100%.
my parents combined made about $30,000 when I was growing up. And I felt like the richest kid in the world, you guys, because I got so much love and so much attention. Now, granted, I didn't have the same type of toys that the other kids had. 2 chopsticks can make a really creative set of drums for 5 years. But I had what I felt I needed. And so I would never tell a mother and father that they need to have a certain amount of money to have kids, but they need
You
to make
need
sure they
a
have...
certain amount of money to have kids.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the love factor 100% because I grew up very, very poor, like really poor,
Yes.
and we struggled growing up.
Yes,
like,
we the poor section.
Like
right here.
really poor.
We grew up
Like-
poor. Project girl all
yes,
the way,
like-
okay? But I made TV today.
Boom. Look at that. Shout out to the Vladeck Projects in New York City, government-owned housing, yes. But okay, this is my thing. I think there's a difference between saying you are financially stable and saying you are broke. Now, okay? There are some people that are broke, that there's a child coming into this world, they do not have the money to even cover the prenatal care. Guys, we have to think realistically. It sounds
Again, that's
really
health.
nice.
That's health.
Yes, but it sounds really nice to say love is enough, but we have to be responsible parents.
I'm not saying love, I'm saying health and
true.
safety.
Yes. But I know, no, I agree.
Love is-
I'm not
love
saying
is a part of
it
that.
sounds nice to just say love, which I'm not saying
Yeah.
you are only saying.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying, who is... go
This
ahead,
is an
Tam.
interesting conversation because I agree with Jeannie because sometimes life just happens.
And you
then you
step up
have
to the
make
plate.
it work. And there are lots of parents who bust their you-know-what
Yeah,
to make it
100%.
work.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they bust their you know what to get what?
However-
To get what?
Yeah, money.
To make it work.
Yes. However, then I agree with you. Having children, I mean, they're a lot of money.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly how much.
I did some research.
Look at that.
You guys are smart. Tell me.
But wait, let's see if we
Okay,
found
go.
the same
It's the same.
thing. So, according to the Department of Agriculture,
Sure did.
it would cost $233,610 for a middle-income family to raise a child born in 2015.
Okay.
That's until they are 17, but that's just
But read
2015.
what kind of family?
It's a middle-income family.
Okay, so we also need
True.
to consider that a lower income family would be even less than this. And when I divided that 17 years to
Go ahead,
233,000,
math.
it is $13,741 a year. Now that is middle
$13,000
a year.
A year.
What did you
A
just
year.
say?
That's it?
Ding, ding, ding. And that's for middle income. So if you are lower income, if we got to be realistic, whoever's doing these polls, they're probably spending more than is. They're
Yeah.
giving it a little bit of cushion,
Right.
I'm assuming. Now, when you really are raised broke and poor, you
Yeah.
figure it out. I do agree that you
Yes.
figure it out. Trust me, you get creative.
You can make a lot of meals out of
there's
Vienna sausages.
Yeah, you know that there's a life living inside you, and you just somehow figure out how
I'm
to step
talking
up
about,
to the
okay,
plate.
we
I do-
understand that
I-
things happen. I'm talking
you gotta
about when
be
you're planning
responsible.
I do
and you
think it's
saying, I
important.
can't take care of kids. I don't think that that's right.
No.
Because who is going to take care of those kids then? That's
Agreed.
what I'm asking.
And that's what I was going to say. The reality is, I do think it is important to plan.
Yes.
One, if you are financially struggling, somebody got to work. Both of y'all got to work.
Yep.
So who are going to take care of the kids? I
Yeah.
think a lot of the times in America, people get so fascinated with pregnancy, they don't really think about after baby,
Yeah.
like the
Well, you gotta
reality
blame that on
of having.
Instagram. Because all the cute babies on Instagram. And,
No, it's true.
You know,
And it's the
Yes,
same thing
and
with-
keeping
caught
up
up.
with the Joneses and trying to buy
Exactly.
your
But-
kids like $30 jeans.
My
when
point
they're
is, it's the same thing with weddings. A lot of people just look at the wedding. They never really think about marriage, about
Exactly.
the work that it takes, you know, to keep that marriage going. It's the same thing with having kids. So what I would do, if you're not financially stable, I would just make sure that you guys have serious conversations
Yes.
about the reality of what's going to happen when you have a baby, especially when you aren't really financially stable. Daycare. I mean, is one person gonna maybe pick up another job or pick up 2 or 3 jobs and
Or switch
the
on and
spouse,
off.
Yes, take
Someone
care of the
watches them
kids.
during the day, somebody watches them at night.
Yes.
Yeah, but we talking about people that's in a couple. I want to talk to women out there because there's a lot of women that get in situations, and that's why I always stress to women to protect yourself
Yes.
and make sure, because if something
Yes.
happens, you're not in a stable relationship. A lot of times you caught up, you know, taking care of that baby for yourself.
Yeah.
If you with somebody, at least you got somebody to play off of. But in reality, especially in the times that we live in, most of the time it's the woman that has to take care of the kids.
Yes.
And it's like you really have to plan as a single woman or a woman that you just out on the town, having a little good time, you know,
You
make
be
sure you protect
responsible.
yourself and
Yes.
be responsible, because you get that kid, you know, you got to take care of it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for my mom. My mom took care of me and my brother. It was hard in the projects. You know, sometimes I went hungry. And you know how hard that is for her to
I
see
was
her
about to
child
say,
go hungry?
How does the parent
And how
handle
does that
Exactly.
How does that affect you as a parent when you have all of this stress on you?
Yes.
Of how am I going to make sure that I have a roof over my head? How am I going to make sure that my child doesn't go to bed hungry? It's
And-
unfair to you long term, and it's unfair to the unborn child.
It's also insane that today, in order for any of us to get a credit card or to even purchase a house, you have to qualify.
Yeah.
And the system has it figured out to see what kind of stable job you have, what history you have, in order to get you to even qualify to get to those places in life. But in real life, you can have anybody can have a baby because of an accident or because of one happy night out where you're not being responsible. That's the part where we have to take charge of ourselves and be the qualification and the standard that we need to set in order for this human being we're bringing in.
Does it sound terrible to say that I think being a parent is an honor? And that
Absolutely.
I think that it shouldn't be thrown around where you just say, that's like somebody saying, I want to be an Academy Award winner. I want to be an Academy
Or,
Award winner.
I'm gonna
but I
be-
have to put in the work to get there.
I'm gonna be
you can't
really-
just say, I want to be a parent, but I don't have the money, can't buy diapers, don't have a house, but I want to be a parent because it's my dream. Well, I want to be a millionaire because it's my dream, but there are steps and responsibilities you have to take in order to be that. Like,
No,
I think
it's
people
true.
just think,
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I want to
No,
be the
and
owner of Tesla.
the
Well,
only-
guess what? I didn't
No, you
invent
guys,
that
in
bomb model of a
reality-
car.
The reality is there are some people having kids as accessories.
Yeah.
They're
terrible.
not really thinking about, wait a minute, once you are a mother,
Yeah.
you are a mother forever.
Yeah.
And you have to take responsibility.
Or dad. You
Not
just
broke.
have to iterate what Tam said. You know, have a steady job. Have something. Just
Have
have,
a
a plan.
plan.
And it's okay to wait a year or two before you want to start a family. It's not going to hurt you. If
Can you
with that
take
person,
care of yourself? Let's start
That's
there.
the question.
Can you take care of yourself?
Yeah, if
and
you
go
living
from
with
there?
your mama and your daddy and all this, you know,
Hey, I'm not anti
know?
that because some people actually live with their parents and they end
But
up
they
helping
do that
them.
to save. But I don't
I
think
also-
it's fair to sit there and start your family while you living under somebody else's roof. That's what I believe.
If
If they okay
if
with
it works
all
for
right.
them and that's culturally or whatever, then that's fine. I'm just saying, don't come in here broke thinking, oh, but I just want babies, and you didn't think the rest of it through.
Right. So
Yes.
we all can
and
agree
if
that
life happens, it happens, and you're
Yes.
going to work
But
it
at
out.
least you could say,
But-
I did my best to be responsible,
Yes.
and things do happen.
So
Got
we
it.
can all agree that starting a family is expensive, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so are car accidents, ladies.
Yes.
Yes, they
Because
are.
let me tell you now, a user on Quora.com recently posed the question: what would you do if your car hit another car, but nobody noticed? Has this happened to anybody? Oh, okay.
I don't drive,
I like you,
but-
honest Dave. Thank you, and welcome to the show. The responses ranged from, quote, always leave a note no matter how
Always.
bad the damage.
Always.
That is so
Yup.
my husband.
With some readers even owning up to the fact that they left the scene and pulled a hit and run. So, ladies, let's keep it real, 100 up in these streets. What would you do in this situation? Has this happened to you?
Well, I don't drive. So no, it hasn't happened to me. I haven't hit any cars
Yet.
yet. But, yo, y'all ever been in the passenger side and you open the door and it hits the other door in the parking lot? Oh my God, and you see the little white marks and you be like, well, I've for sure done that, and I don't say nothing. I'd be like, oh, my bad. Like, it's not my problem. And it's
My
happened,
bad.
and it's happened to me, so I low-key feel like it's like, okay, like it's like
It's
they
like
do it to
karma.
me, I do it to them. You know, things happen.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, if I didn't have insurance and money, I probably, have hit a couple of cars.
Parking, probably.
But
So
now that I'm
annoying.
responsible,
Yes.
I will leave a note. But that's
What?
if
She's
they
not
don't
even
see
sure.
it, they don't know.
Like would you get out and
even-
see what the damage is, and if it's not noticeable, then do you still say
Basically,
something?
what Lonnie is saying is if a tree falls in the forest, did you see
I'm
it?
saying now I'm responsible, so I can leave
See,
a note.
my
But
mom
back in the
would-
day, I'm just gonna be honest. Back in the day, I was broke. I was a college student. If I hit your car, I'm sorry, boo. I'm out of here. All right, that's just
Survival of the
I
fittest.
don't know. I guess I have too good of a conscience. Like, I truly believe in karma and reaping what you sow.
That's why they hit my car, too.
I would be afraid. So to answer your question, okay, if a tree fell in a forest, did anyone see it?
Yep.
My mom would respond with, God did.
saw it, yeah.
And so I had that over my head throughout my entire life. So I still think that way. So I would definitely write a note. And then I would leave like, oh.
yeah.
I
But
would
you
leave- I would even-
sister. You done had money all your life, so it's like we talking about us broke folks over here. That's like we ain't got,
Freaking Tamara over here signing a note on
I would
pre-safety
and
stationery.
I would give my autograph and everything. Be like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Here's my number. We will figure it out. Here
Now,
you
the
go.
one thing-
bless
you know
you.
what? The one thing I've had people hit me, and I know they've hit me,
Yeah.
and I know they couldn't afford it. They didn't have insurance and stuff, so I let them go.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
So in a way,
Wait.
I kind of made up for the time.
Wait. But have you ever gotten a note? Have you ever gotten a note that says, hey, I hit your car. I couldn't afford to give you my insurance information.
And I'm sorry.
I
but
ain't
I'm
doing that
sorry.
because I'm gonna take fingerprints.
How about I just say I'm sorry on the note and keep it pushing? That sounds pretty balanced between Tam and
You
Tammy.
still gonna be mad if somebody
Yeah.
messed up your car and talk
But
about
I
I'm
said I'm
sorry, but I
sorry
ain't
on
need
the
my
note.
information.
But I said I'm sorry.
I had a weird situation. Okay, I am that girl that will leave a note. I've done it twice because in LA it's really hard to park. But one time I got parked so up close to the wall that I couldn't pull out, the kind of thing where you try to do the Austin Powers move where you try to like back out, but you can't back out because this freak parked right close to you that you're like, dude, let
That
a
would
girl
be me.
breathe. You're that girl?
I'm that girl.
Well, then guess what? I would have left a note on your windshield in Sharpie, like, figure out how to park.
I have had that happen. I have had that happen.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You did that to somebody?
Yeah. I guess because I'm always in a rush. So, you know, when you make that right turn, like, I just make it sharp.
I
And then
have
don't
no
really-
idea what any of these two are talking about right now. Turning right,
All I'm
turning
asking
left,
is-
parking.
And on that note, I'm going to take this quick break because we got to come back because we got some stuff to talk about.
As the saying goes, the more the merrier. But does that still apply if the extra people weren't invited by you?
Ooh.
Uninvited guests brought by guests who were invited can ruin dinner reservations, mess with the group's vibe, and can even be so annoying they ultimately end friendships because of it. So, ladies, how do you deal with friends who always bring a +1, 2, or 3 along without them asking you?
Dang, that's a big one.
This one happens to me a lot when I'm in Vegas, if I'm performing. When I perform in Vegas, they give you this wonderful dressing room. Well, I allow people to come and see me, my close friends come and see me beforehand. Well, I had a friend bring like a couple of people with him. I said, I ain't asked you to bring them before the show. You know, they come bring, they up here sipping
up
all
your juju.
the liquor and, you know, everything and talking to me, want to take selfies. That's not the time. Before my shows, I just want to chill out and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As performers.
Yeah.
Now, afterwards, that's fine, but before, and he knows that rule, he broke that rule, so he can't come no more to the pre-show.
Let them know.
That's being honest.
Let me tell you, as of late, I am all about setting boundaries. Oh my gosh, I've just started really learning about what boundaries are and how they work and how you get people to respect you. And I used to not like this kind of person, but I now am this kind of person. It's not just about like, who are you bringing? But even if I'm going somewhere, I now ask who is going to be there. And I'm gonna explain. I have learned to protect, I know, I hated it before,
No.
but I've learned to protect my happiness. And I know that sounds weird, but I don't want to be around certain people. I don't want to be around certain energy. I don't want to be around certain drama. And guess what? If I'm having parties, which I have very often at my house, I don't want you bringing energy, drama, or negativity into my home. So I want to know, who are you bringing to my home? And it's super important. And not only that, I think a lot of the times this happens because people don't know how it's ultimately going to affect the situation. Like, for instance, people show up to your dinner reservation, you're having a dinner party, and there's only 10 seatings at the table, and now you've brought this other person. Now we got to drag a chair that doesn't even match. Which is very upsetting to me.
Oh, heaven forbid, the unmatched chair.
The unmatched chair. Now everybody's sitting eating like this. Like, you know, it's incredibly inconsiderate, and I don't think people
And it's
consider
usually no
that.
more food. They done ate up most of the food, too. Yeah.
And I have a story to tell really quick. I actually had a situation where a friend of mine asked me for a ticket to a concert. I had access to a VIP section, and they were like, okay, cool, I want to come to the concert, and they showed up with somebody else, okay? So they come into the VIP, and it was a really bad situation because they didn't tell me who they were bringing. They didn't tell me they were bringing someone. They didn't tell me who they were bringing.
Okay.
And it ended up being the ex of somebody that was in the... Yes.
Did they start fighting?
dare they?
They didn't, but it made for a very uncomfortable situation.
Everybody was tense.
And I ended up being told, like, why did you allow that person to come? I'm like, I didn't know. She brought her and didn't tell me. It's very bad, very uncomfortable.
Well, Miss Kitty 45 said, don't answer the door.
Whoa.
Leave them all outside. Shoo, I told her about bringing her friends to my house. Your friends are not my friends. That's
All right,
just-
Kitty.
I agree with this, though. I'm
He's
at
harsh.
that age now where I know who I want to hang out with. I don't have a lot of time anymore, and the time I want to spend is with people that are full of quality conversations. And it's already hard nowadays to spend time with those friends, so if it's going to be good, you want to make sure that, like, I'm with somebody who I really care about, you know?
That is true.
Right.
Quality over quantity.
Quantity.
I'm here for it.
Looks like women are no longer the only ones getting attention for showing a little too much skin.
What?
Yes, girl. The New York Post is reporting that male cleavage is the hot new way for men to show off their chiseled bodies. Yeah.
Nice.
The article suggests that a strong, big, manly chest and a deep, plunging neckline is as attractive to some women as a large chest on a woman is to some
Really?
men. Yeah, hey, basketball player and fashion man Dwayne Wade isn't afraid to show a little cleavage. Look at him.
That looks good.
Yeah, he ain't got that hamburger meat. I like that. All right.
Oh, my God.
You know that little hamburger
Little
meat?
taco
right up in
meat.
there? Yeah, the taco, you know. And rocker Harry Styles has become known for his showing off his pretty pecs. Yeah, oh yes.
That looks
And some
nice.
plunging necklines. Now, ladies, are you cool if your man or a man's neckline is deeper than yours?
The deeper, the furrier, the better.
How far does the hair come out? Like,
Is it busting out all over?
is it like?
I need it to look groomed. I don't want it to look like something's attacking me. And I don't want to see anything blowing in the breeze.
So you don't like taco meat?
This taco meat is really ruining my Taco Tuesdays.
Wait, I have a question. Does it bother you if it's absolutely smooth? You
No,
need hair.
I need hair because when it's smooth, it shows like the manscaping has gone too far. I like a man to be rugged.
I don't want to see it.
No
in
man
like
hair?
You don't want to see what?
I want to see it in bed. I don't like
Yes.
Lonnie. I knew you were gonna make that face. Because Adam has nice salt and pepper hair, and I like to play
Oh,
with it
God, here
with
we
my
go.
finger. But
Adam.
I don't want to see it in a t-shirt. I'm not doing that.
What about a button down?
No.
Like Miami style?
No, button down, but only like 2 or 3 buttons, not 4, 5, 6, 7. You might as well just like take
You're
it
not
off.
trying to see the navel.
And
You don't like disco dance.
don't add a, that's it. Don't add a cross necklace. Don't add a necklace. It reminds me of Studio 54, and I just want to do this.
If you're anything like me, you sometimes find yourself deep into a situation and can't always see the solution clearly. Most of the time, you just need a friend to sit you down and tell you how it is. Well, that friend is our girl, Adrienne. So sit back and get ready because Ade is about to do her thing. It is time for Absolutely Adrienne.
Absolutely. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Absolutely not.
Okay, Adrienne.
Ready.
Our story comes from Samantha Lopez in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
Hey, Samantha.
Who watches us on Fox 25.
All right.
Here's her story, and it's
Ready.
a story. Hi, Adrienne. I have 2 young children, and we all share an apartment with my ex, the children's father. Even though we are no longer actually together. We moved in together to save money, and when we did so, my ex had one condition. We would not talk to any other people we were interested in while we were living together.
Yeah.
I agreed without hesitation because I knew that it would only cause problems. So, even though he was the one who came up with that condition, he has broken it completely. He has been sexting, talking to other girls, and going out with them on a regular basis. Again, we aren't a couple. But we still sleep in the same bed.
Okay, bye. Bye.
And what he is doing is wrong.
You think?
I think that the only reason he came
long
up with
is
that
this?
condition, I told you it's a story, is because he didn't want to see me with other people. So, A, what do you think? Should I start seeing other people too because he has broken the promise he made to me? There you go.
Oh
Done.
my God.
Absolutely. First of all, let me get this out. First of all, like while reading this, I had so many duhs inside of my spirit. I'm like, duh, 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 duh. Right? Because, okay, this seems so cliche. He obviously wants to be able to do his thing and have you too. It's have your cake and eat it too. He gets to have his family, he gets to have his home, and yet he gets to live the single man lifestyle. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So, this is not very mature, but this is my advice.
Oh, God.
Okay? Have you ever seen the movie The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn, where they both live in the house together and she goes and like she starts going out on dates on her own? Sometimes you gotta give people a dose of their own medicine, okay? And I think if he sees how that's gonna make him feel, it is not gonna be cute. And ultimately, I think that long term, in a more mature fashion, you actually need to start working towards getting your own place and actually making that proper separation and making it clear to your children that this is not what a marriage looks like, this is not what a relationship looks like. And I think it actually could be setting a bad example for the kids, you know, that like daddy gets to do what he wants to do and mom is out. Like, it's just not a great
Well, it's
representation.
confusing because they're not together.
Very confusing.
But they're
Right.
sleeping in the same bed.
Don't come here with your
Yes,
dirty.
right?
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna come lay in the bed with me after you've been with all them girls. Like, you're worth so much more than that.
And the most important piece of this puzzle is the kids,
Yes.
because I know, I don't care how old your kids are, they see, and more importantly, they feel everything.
Everything.
So you are painting a very unhealthy
Healthy.
relationship
Example,
to what
it's
man
bad.
and women and the respect that
Yeah.
women should have for themselves and the respect that men should have for themselves by doing this situation and being unhappy in the household.
Exactly. So, girl, get out there, start mingling, and start making your way towards getting your own place and separating, because that man is not with you, like you said. You are not with that man. Clarify that, make that clear.
You did a great job, you know?
Thank
All
you.
right.
What'd you think? I'm like, what'd you think?
I agree with you.
You
That's
with me?
what-
Say it together
I think
with
you
me.
did.
Absolutely. All right, girl. Let's face it, buying makeup can be expensive, especially if you love to stay beat. But we found some dupes that are way cheaper for a similar look. Check it out. This is Drugstore Dupes. Hi, ma'am. Will this be all for you today?
Yep, just this Marc Jacobs Ultra Skinny Lash Mascara. I want my lashes to stand out tonight when my man looks into my eyes.
All right. This is going to cost you $40.63.
What? $40.63? Can I put that on layaway?
Girl, unfortunately, we don't do layaway here. But, check it out, yo. If you keep it on the low, like I can hook you up with the drugstore dupe.
Yes! Oh, tell me.
Oh, girl, I'm about to hook you
yeah.
All right, NYX's Skinny Mascara is very budget friendly.
Okay.
It'll give you like the exact similar look as the other one, and your husband will never know the difference at half the price. And it's got the same skinny brush that is perfect for hitting those hard to get bottom lashes
Yes.
with ease, girl. Oh, and the price is just $6.99.
$6.99? Oh, okay. I'll take it.
I got you, girl.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that, girl.
No problem. Next in line. Hi, ma'am. You find everything okay?
Yes, I sure did.
Hand it over.
This Miss Louis Christian Louis Vuitton lipstick is gonna be a big hit when me and my girls, we go out for girls' night.
Real nice. All right, good. Real nice. All right. I'm glad you found what you needed. That'll be $90. Will you be paying cash or credit?
Nah, player, I ain't got that much. I mean, the color is nice and all packaging, but
Listen, don't worry. I've got a drugstore dupe for you. Look at here.
hook your sister up.
All right, look, man, this is Wet n Wild, and it's called What's Up, Doc, and the color is gonna give you the same Christian Louboutin lipstick look, but it's at least like $89.07 cheaper. Guess why?
Why?
Because it's only 93 cents.
What? Now that's a price. Here. You keep saying, here, $2. Give me my lipstick. Thank you.
Thank you. Now don't say I never hooked you up.
All right.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you. Oh, I see you're getting this bomb NARS blush in the color Orgasm. What a pretty color.
Yes, oh my gosh, this color is so popular. All my friends have it, and girl, I am not gonna be left out.
All right, I feel you, girl. Well, your total is $30.
Oh, hell no! $30? What kind of, where's this made in? France? I don't want that. No.
Well, if you're really trying to save some cash, I got a stash of dupes back here.
What you got?
It's cash only, though.
I got cash, dude. I'm Asian. Let's do this.
All right, yo. Milani sells a similar baked powder in the color Luminoso. You see, that sounds fancy, too.
yeah.
But this lookalike will only cost you $6.99. You want the hookup or no?
Yeah, please. Oh my God. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's $7.
$7? Hell yes! Boom!
I get to keep the change?
Yes. The game where hedging your bets on us can earn you some quick, easy cash. You have nothing to lose. Put those thinking caps on. This is Annie Up. Lonnie, please tell our lovely audience how we play.
Thank you, Tam Tam. Now, here's the deal, y'all. I'm going to ask my esteemed co-host up there a question about pop culture. Every answer is a number. Now, if you're chosen to be a contestant, your job will be to tell me whether you think the real answer is higher, lower, or spot on to give them that answer. If any of you are right, you know, wherever you guess, you're going to get $100. All right, how about that? Who's ready to play Annie Up? Who's ready? Oh, I'm looking. First up, we have from Long Beach, California, Kaylin Quash. Where you at, Kaylin? Long Beach in the house. Kaylin, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for this.
All right, let's do this. The first question is for you, Miss Jeannie Mine.
I got you.
How many Olympic Games has Usain Bolt competed in?
Oh, man. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Look at that Asian math working.
I know. It's rusty over in these streets up here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to remember how often the Olympic Games are.
Uh-oh. We got all day.
3?
Every 4 years?
3.
You say 3?
3.
Okay, Kaylin. You just heard Jeannie's answer, so it's time to ante up. For $100, do you think the real answer is higher, she said 3, or lower, or spot on? How many Olympic Games has he competed in? Help her out. Look, he know. He look like he know.
Okay, I'm going to go with spot on.
Spot on?
Yes.
Oh, no! The answer is 4! He told you the answer! I'm sorry, Kaylin. But you know what? You're going to get a T-shirt from the real. There you go, girl!
Everybody knows that was
Right. Thank you, honey.
Because I see it 4 years.
Oh, wow.
I
This
remember.
is exciting, isn't it, y'all? All right, next up from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Angela Guzman. Where are you, girl? Angela,
Yes.
you think you can handle this?
I got this.
All right, she confident. I like that. All right, next question is for you, Munchkin.
Yay!
How many siblings does Dennis Rodman have? Yes, the great Dennis Rodman. How many siblings?
I haven't heard that name
Would I
in
know
a minute.
this? This is literally like so random. See, y'all don't even know.
You don't
Most
think
of the time
about
the
Dennis-
audience is helping people out. I can't get no help because nobody knows the answer.
Well, you're supposed to, you know, they're gonna help Angela out, but
I
you
know.
give us a number.
I know. I'm gonna guess that they're asking me this question because it's obviously something big. So I'm gonna say he has 10 siblings. Just gonna go for the gusto.
10?
Yep, he got 10 siblings.
Really? Oh, okay. Angela?
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Come on, y'all. Y'all think? Help her out. All right, do you think the number is higher, lower, or spot on?
I'm gonna say lower.
You're gonna say lower, what? Whoa! Sorry, the real answer is 28. Dennis Rodman's dad fathered 29 children, and his name is Philander. No joke, his name is Philander.
No, there's
Seriously,
no
I'm
way.
so sorry. That was the wrong answer, but you know what? You still win a real T-shirt. Oh my goodness! These are hard questions.
Get
Huh?
over the answer to that question.
Well, you know what? That was a good one. You know, our last contestant is from Lancaster, California, one of my favorite stomping grounds. Miss Rachel Henderson. Where you at, Rachel? Come on, girl. Let's ante up, Rachel. Rachel, come on now. Everybody else lost. You think you got this?
I think I got it.
All right, okay. Last question's for you, Tam Tam.
Yay!
Forbes 2017 list of highest paid actors and actresses included Emma Stone
Love
as
her.
a top female earner. How much did she reportedly earn? How much, Tam?
Reportedly, okay, I remember at one point, like 20 million was like the big one.
Okay.
So it has to be more. 20.
And is this before or after the last movie?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, after La La Land.
If it was
Oh,
La La Land
Land
was big.
She can't have me. 30
Come on,
million.
Tam, give
30
me an
million.
answer.
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna say 20.
Okay, you think she's spot on,
Right.
higher or lower? 20. Help her.
I have to say
She gave 20.
higher. I would say higher.
She thinks it's higher than 20.